Tupac had just gotten out of prison, and we were in the belly room. Suge was there with Pop, and Suge's a big dude. Even sitting down, this thing looked like a giant. And people in LA feared him very much. And man, I don't know how they started in on me, but they started heckling me. There's a bit I used to do about hood niggas in LA. Poor people in LA had yards. I was doing a thing about hood niggas mowing their lawns, like, we put some flamingos out here, niggas, make sure niggas know what, like that kind of shit. Just clowning them like, this is the hood, you are the gangsters. Like this, them niggas loved it though. And boy, lucky for me, they thought it was hilarious. In fact, Tupac was like, man, we love you, Dave, we love you, man. And he sent a Hennessy on stage, and I said, there is no way I am drinking that.
Famous dude. I don't go to their houses.
Tupac, did you know him at all?
I'd see him out. I'd see him around.
Didn't you involved in some kind of gunfight? Like, in other words, you were working in a club, and then Tupac got involved in a gunfight?
At the Comedy Store.
Right.
At the Comedy Store. Eddie Griffin was on stage. I don't know what happened. Because I was upstairs. You know how the Comedy Store got 3 rooms. I'm upstairs. And then people just started running up. So we were like, what's going on down there? And we went down there. And it was like a all-out Old Western bar fight. I seen Tupac throwing chairs. The Trench was whipping somebody, and then there was a stampede. It was like you either fighting or running, and then the cops pulled up and they shot up the police car. Not the rappers, but just the crowd.
Right.
It was at a comedy club.
It was like the OK Corral.
Yeah, it's the new deal, man.
And you're just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Right. So it becomes dangerous. Tupac, wherever he went, there was trouble.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. You never know in L.A. who started what. L.A. is crazy like that.
Yeah.
In that one story, she painted a more human picture of him than the entire media did during his career, People were afraid of Tupac. The media made him like he was this scary thing, and she talked about him like he was a young man in a confusing and difficult situation. And that's kind of what I like about Dr. Angelo, because I know I'm not perfect and whatever, but it's something that she can look at me and she can kind of put the picture together. She knows I'm just a dude trying to figure it out.
Each of us. And Miss Janet Jackson came. She said, Dr. Angelo, I don't believe you actually talked to Tupac Shakur. So I didn't know Tupac Shakur. I didn't know Six Pack. I had never heard the name. Because in my life and my age group, you understand, I didn't know that. Tupac's mother wrote me a letter. She said her son had called her right after I had spoken to him. And she wanted to thank me. She said, you may have saved his life. And I thank you, Dr. Angelo.
Tupac touched a lot of people's heart. That's why he's more relevant than most rappers to this day.
Roger, tell these mother subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you.
I love you to death, and I will always love you, my father, because you didn't see what I had, you see what was deep in my heart.
The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist on concrete.
With Prophet Muscle.
Subscribe for more.